For that, I will show you some of the shortcuts that will be used in this video. The shortcuts that will be used are offset, copy, circle, line, hatch, polygon, rectangle, and trim. These are the shortcuts that we're going to use for all of the exercises. Then we'll proceed with the drawing 1. As you notice, our exercise will be inside the square, and the required dimension of the square is 6000 by 6000 mm. Same goes with all of our exercises. Drawing 1 looks like a diamond shape with curves, but to draw it, we'll be just using the circle command, with the point of reference will be at the end point to the midpoint, and there will be a vertical and horizontal line on its center. Now let's proceed with the AutoCAD. The first command we're going to use is the rectangle command. REC, then space. Click once, press D, then space. Then input 6000, then space or enter, and another 6000, then space or enter. Now let's start with the circle command. Press C, then space. Click at the end point as point of reference, then click it to the midpoint. Just press spacebar. The use of spacebar is, it registers your last command. Now the line command, we will just place it at midpoint to midpoint, making a vertical and horizontal line. Click the square, then press TR, then spacebar. Make the green selection to the outside of the square. And there you have it, we have just finished the drawing 1. Now let's proceed to drawing 2. As you notice, all of our exercises will be inside a 6000 by 6000 mm square. The condition here in drawing 2 is to draw a 4 circle inside the square. Also draw a square with vertical and horizontal line. You will notice that it is divided into 4 layers, vertically and horizontally. We will make a grid in it. Just divide the 6000 by 4, which is equal to 1500. Now let's proceed to the AutoCAD. These lines that forms the square is joined together, so we must separate all these lines by explode command. Click the square, then press X, then spacebar. Next is dividing this layer by 4, which is spaced at 1500 using the offset command. Press O, then space bar, put 1500, then space enter. Now click the vertical line one by one, then do it also for the horizontal lines. Now we're done with the grid. Let's go back to our sample exercise. First, we must draw the circle into AutoCAD. Press C, then space bar. Snap your crosshair here, then here. Next is to trim the unnecessary lines outside and inside the circle to form the square and the lines here. Press TR, then space it again. Then click the unnecessary lines. And there you have it. We just finished the drawing 2. Now let's proceed to drawing 3. As you noticed, it consists layers of circle. It has also 6 layers, so 6000 divided by 6 is equal to 1000. Next, you will notice the hatch, but the hatch is aligned vertically. Let us proceed with the AutoCAD. First thing we'll do is draw a circle. Press C, then spacebar. Click at the end point and drag your mouse to the right, then type a number to input 1000 mm radius. Click the top and left line, then press TR, then spacebar. Now trim the outside of the square. Next is press O, then spacebar, input 1000 mm. Then click the curved line one by one. Press TR, then spacebar again. Now trim the excess lines outside the square. Now let's proceed with the hatch. Press H, then spacebar. Choose the code ANSI 31. Apply it for the first layer so you can preview and modify it first. Now set the scale to 10. This angle is 45 degrees, different from the exercise. You can see here that the hatch is aligned vertically. So now, all we have to do is change the angle input to 45 degrees. Then apply it alternately on the layers. There you have it, we just have finished drawing 3.